Hey guys, this is our YouTube channel here, and this is your host CK for the day, and we're going to be taking a look at the legendary film Jaws, which is on my t-shirt. Yeah, one of my favourites. Also, directed by one of the best directors ever, Steven Spielberg, in which he did this film. Well, he was in it to an extent, production or something, but I don't know why it says Richard Donner. Steven Spielberg was part of that film, that's why it was so good. That is also another one of my favourites, which we'll look at in another video. But this is the video to start off my channel. It's going to be great. We're going to get on a thrill ride, get those seatbelts on, get your popcorn, because this is going to be great. Fucking great, actually. Fucking great. Yeah, take that back. Fucking great. Also, we are going to dive deeper into this film, get the best parts of this film, and we're going to talk about it, why it's so good. And yeah, that's about it really. Also, if you don't believe me how good this film is, check out IMDb, what rates this film an 8, which my rating's going to be a bit higher than that, but that's the bar we're setting here, and Rotten Tomatoes 98%, that's more like it. The top levels of films and one of the best horror films of all time. People still talk about it to this day, and rightly so, because it's fucking brilliant. Keep saying that, fucking great, fucking brilliant, all the same. It goes like peanut and jelly, even though that's American, still the easiest saying possible in it for this film, shark, horror. It works. So let's get into it. The film starts off where we're setting the scene a little. We're setting the scene. The title comes up, Jaws. See the lovely blue ocean. Then the film starts. See, you hear a bit of the dun 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 dun, but that really comes in a few minutes' time when someone's about to get munched. The exciting part. So it starts off where there's this little party, hippie party thing happening. I don't know, having a couple of beers, a couple of bevs on the beach, you know what I mean? And yeah, then there's this man and woman who are wanting to sneak off a little from the little party thing with all these hippies, and yeah, so then they walk away and start like, yo, we should go in the water, yo, we should do this, and it'll be cool. So basically, the woman heads in the water first, and then he's just a bit drunk. Let's say a bit, just a bit. And he walks for a bit and then falls on the floor, obviously because he's drunk, as a little nap, while she's already in the water, and it's like, dude, where are you? Dude, I can't remember the guy's name. I can't remember if he had a name or didn't he. It's not important. So basically, she gets in the water next to this buoyant thing. It's floating on the water, this red thing. It's, don't know, boinging up and down the water or something. And she's like swimming around there, having a good time, shouting his name. He's still on the floor, by the way. Unresponsive, probably don't wake up till the next morning. And she's paddling away, making a bit of noise. So this shark just like, and then you hear the dun dun dun. So that obviously you know the shark's coming. You don't know where from. Anyways, you just see her just sort of like, she's starting to get a bit scared now because she's feeling a bit of a movement underneath her feet. Then next thing you know, she's screaming, she's going side to side, water's going everywhere, but you can't see the shark. Psycho effect, or Hitchcock effect, because if you haven't seen Psycho, then obviously the famous shower scene wouldn't ring a bell, where you're seeing that woman getting stabbed, but you don't know who's stabbing the woman, and she's just like, screaming. Yeah, and obviously you can't really see the shark, but you can see her getting munched by something, and you don't know what. Obviously we know what it is, because the title's called Jaws, so it's gonna be a shark in it. So then after she gets munched, it's the next morning, you're introduced to the character, of Brody, Chief Brody, and his family, where he's just having a good time, enjoying being chief of the island, and he's just enjoying the sun, doing whatever with his kids and whatever. It's telling the kids not to go on the swing because it's broken. Don't forget about that. That's the most important part of this film. The seesaw is broken. The kid gets cut in his hand, you know what I mean? End of the fucking world. Not like there's a fucking shark in the sea or anything, but the kid gets cut on his hand. What's this world come to? Anyways, after this, the chief goes, he's in his little police station, whatever, and someone comes in saying, oh, I think he's down on the beach. One of the two, either way, he gets told some person's missing, so he goes down to the beach. Obviously, it's the guy who passed out on the beach, and he's just like, I don't know where she went. And then he's just like, okay, we'll go look for her, you know what I mean? She got fucking passed out, we'll go look for her, you know what I mean? And then that's where they come to the beach, and there's crabs all over this thing, and there's a hand on the floor that's just a hand with munched edges around. Yeah, fucking amazing. And it's just trying to figure out if it's boating accident, if it's shark, is it this, is that, and nobody really has a fucking clue. So that's why they bring in some experts and scientists look at it and be like, I think it's shark. But then other people try to push it under the rug and say it's a boating accident so people don't start panicking. Best way to do things, I think. Definitely. Just push it under the rug, fucking pretend that rug and that thing under the rug don't exist. Best thing, best advice. Anyways, so from that point of trying to push that shit under the rug, having the talk with the mayor, and because Brody's adamant that he thinks it's a shark because people have told him he thinks it's a shark, but then the mayor's just like, dude, just say it's a boating accident. You know what I mean? Just, you may think it's a shark, but it's a boating accident. So then he's basically bribed to turn around and say it's a boating accident so people don't start panicking. Then, obviously, people don't realise that this shark exists, and obviously they're still enjoying the beaches, still enjoying the lovely beaches, and obviously the shark turns up again. Funny enough, who would have known? And munches, and obviously starts, everyone sees the shark and was running back to the beach like if it was like a bomb that had just been dropped, and was running off out of the sea and fucking jumping over each other, stamping on each other. What, you would at least help everyone, wouldn't you? Get out of the sea instead of jumping up, get out of the fucking way, you know. I want to get on the beach. You know what I mean? So everyone's running for their lives, and obviously a kid doesn't come back, and then you see this mum sort of like shouting the name. This kid that nobody knows, because I cannot remember the name. You don't really remember the victims' names, apart from the main one, which we'll get to later, right later. So obviously this kid gets munched, and you just see this towel bobbing up and down at the water, like ripped, covered in blood. Obviously the shark's been, and the blood in the sea and everything, and she's petrified, horrified, whatever. She's fucking freaking out. So then obviously after this incident, they're like having a meeting to see, actually, is this before or after? Could be before, could be after. I can't remember. It's a bit of a blur. I've watched it so many times, but you can't remember everything, can you? So either way, there's a meeting. I think it might be after the 4th of July, because they're still trying to brush it under the carpet. Sort of, nobody's going to notice. More shit under the carpet. The rug, or carpet, should you say, is about this high right now. Like, decent height. You know what I mean? Still trying to brush it under. Obviously, everyone knows now it's a shark, but obviously they can't blame that on a boating incident. But they're just sort of like, well, the mayor's just sort of like, well, 4th of July, innit? It's coming up. We've got to still, that's his money making. And the chief's like, oh, dude, I think we should close the beaches. for at least after 4th of July, because it's like a feeding fest, and he's reading all about these sharks and everything, and he's like, oh, dude, it creates too much noise, we cannot have that on the 4th of July. So then they end up agreeing to disagree, and just sort of like, we'll close the beaches just for a few days. Actually, the meeting's before, just remembered. So they have the little meeting, and then Brody's like, yeah, we're going to close it for the 4th of July, or for quite a few days. And then they're just sort of like, no, we're not closing it for that long. We'll be back, because the mayor's just sort of like, no, we've got to be back, because that's the money making. So he just turns around and says 24 hours, in which Brody didn't agree to that at all. And yeah, petty squabbling. Then obviously you hear the guy, you hear all these fishermen just all like, yeah, I'll kill the shark for 2,000, whatever. And then you just see the guy at the back, behind a load of people, scratches on the blackboard, making his presence felt. That's what you want. Screeching on that thing. And he's like, hey chief, I'll kill the shark for 10,000, or some shit like that. Anyways, he's like, yeah, I'll kill the shark. I'll bring him back. Dead, obviously, not alive. And obviously, they managed to get him on board, but not just yet. Obviously, we've got to get the 4th of July out of the way. So, obviously, they've had this little meeting. Quint has also made himself known to Brody. And at this point, just before the 4th of July, people are hunting out for this shark just for petty £2,000, £1,000, in which Quint was going to offer 10,000 just to, you know, catch him and, you know what I mean, bring back for 10,000 quid. But hey ho, so they let all these idiots go out on these boats looking for this shark. Meanwhile, there's a load of fuckings about, you know what I mean, a load of fucking around with the police and everything. They don't know what the fuck's happening. And then, anyways, Hooper comes in and just like, dude, I need to take a look at this hand to make sure it's a shark bite, which is the guy, how can I put this? The guy that has a boner for fucking sharks. Either way, the guy comes in and is like, yeah, that's definitely a shark bite. Even though he's fucking disgusted, practically throws up looking at it, you know what I mean? Takes a look at it, yep, defo shark. And then he's like, yep, don't get wide, they haven't closed the beaches or anything. And he's like, yeah, it's great white. So puts the panic into Brody a little bit. Then obviously the guys that got sent out on the boat thing brought back a tiger shark, thinking, oh, this is the shark that's been killing people and whatever. So they hang it up and they're just like, way, we've got it, whatever. And everyone's cheering, even Brody's cheering, thinking, we've got the shark, it's all good, we've got the shark. And that's when Hooper is just sort of like, no, I'm not sure about this, that's the shark guy, the guy who has bonus for sharks. And he's like, no, I don't think it's a shark. So then they're just like, well, cut it open, and they're just like, well, we can't massacre it in front of everyone, Jesus, because we don't want to see the little kid spill out of the fucking shark and cause a scene, do we? And so they don't cut open the shark in front of everyone, they wait until later. So I think at this point they go back, cut open the shark, and realise we've not caught the shark. The shark is still out there. And then you have the 4th of July bullshit. Yep, you have the 4th of July bullshit, where it's just sort of like, you've got the people in the towers watching through the seas, and you've got the boats on the outside, just keep an eye on shark watchers, basically, shark watchers. And obviously, they don't see any sharks for a while. Everyone's a bit like, oh, I don't really want to go into the water. Then people get tempted into the water. Everyone's in, practically. So when they're in the water, then it's just sort of like, shit, there's another shark, because people see the fin and immediately think It's a fucking shark. Everyone fucking get out of there. Out. Fucking out now. So everyone fucking runs out. Everyone fucking dashes out and everything. Same again, trampling on each other. Not dragging people out. Fucking jumping on things. Get the fucking way. And then the boats surround what they think is a shark. Got the guns pointed down and everything, ready to fucking shoot. And then these kids bob up. And then the little kid, he's a right fucking grass, honestly. He fucking turned around. He made me do it. He made me do it. And yeah. Obviously, they pretended to be a shark with a little fin and some scuba diving outfits. So from there, obviously, they're just sort of like, oh, it's a fucking hoax. Fucking dickheads. Fucking hell. You don't actually see what happens to those. Those guys should have got munched. But then you realise someone else is shouting for a shark. At the other side, that's where Brody's kid is. So he's like, oh, fuck's sake, another fucking hoax, come on. So he's like walking over there, just sort of like, don't really give a fuck. And then he's like, oh, it could be serious because she keeps shouting. So I'll just speed up a little bit. Then he's fucking doing the dad run, just like fucking running, fucking sprinting then. Then he's like, then what happens there is he sees, obviously, there's it cuts to where the kids are in the boats, just sort of like trying to tie a knot, some shit. And then you see this other guy in a boat, and just sort of like, how are you doing over there? Just sort of being a complete, dick. Just sort of like, do you want us to help you out? Something, I don't know, professional, some shit. And anyways, while he's distracted talking to the kids, the fucking shark knocks him out his boat. Should have fucking started talking, should have looked where we were going, that sort of shit. So he gets knocked out of his boat, obviously by the shark, which he cannot see still. Knocks him out of his boat. He's fucking out in the water somewhere. I think he gets munched. Can't remember. Could have got munched. Either way, it's exciting. So then, the kids that are there are just sort of like, oh shit, there's a fucking shark. And then it's panning around the cameras, showing the kid's face like fucking petrified. It's amazing. But then for some unknown reason, the shark fucking swims past him or something. They manage to drag him out of the water, and yeah, they'll leave him alone. But then Brody is adamant that kid's safety. They end up going to the hospital because the kid's petrified, and he's like, you know what I mean? So we'll go to the hospital, sort this shit out. And then Brody's just sort of like, yeah, we're gonna have to go for that guy. That guy that cost 10,000. You know what I mean? So they go to him, and like, there's a bit of animosity between Hooper and Quint that we can already see when all three of them are there, and it's just like, whoa, you know what I mean? This is amazing at this point, because you're just getting into the film. This is probably about an hour in now. So now this is where they're going out hunting for the shark. They've got Quint on board, they're getting on the boat, all three of them, even though Brody is scared of water. Don't get why. They'd never explain that, why Brody is afraid of water. I don't know. And he's on an island. We never really know why. So either way, they get on the boat, they swim out, and they're sort of like, yo, we're going to catch this shark, get back home today, man. It's all going to be good. It's going to be about this big, something like that, some shit. Either way, they go out, start shoveling some shit out. Yeah. Shoveling some mate out, something, getting the shark involved, whatever, trying to get him. And they don't get anything straight away. No, still waiting. Quint is feeling things on his fishing rod, getting the audience anticipated for something that's not actually there yet. And he's thinking, it's a big fish, something or another. Quint is like reeling in the shark, like we've discussed, and it's stuck under the boat somehow. They're just like, how the fuck are we going to do this? And it's just like, ugh. And we're going, It's getting anticipation for us, because we think it's a shark. Could be anything. Fucking, he could have fucking got a tire at the bottom of the fucking ocean for all we know. But either way, it's stuck somehow, and it's just sort of like, oh, what do we do? And then they're just sort of like, well, this ain't fucking working. We're gonna have to surface the shark or whatever it is to come back to us. So then they're just sort of like, Brody, just go get the shit, start fucking flinging it again. And he's just like, why me? And they're just like, why not? Good LG reference there, if you're familiar, but if you're not, well, fuck you. Well, so they're just sort of like, fucking go, because he's like the shit shoveler, he's like the fish guts thrower, whatever you want to call it. And anyways, he's fucking throwing this shit out, and they're just sort of like fucking wandering off somewhere else doing some other shit, and he's just arguing fucking with faggot gob, just like, why have I got to do this shit? Why me? And this fucking shark head pops up and he's like, oh, and he fucking soils himself, pisses himself, everything, all in one. He does like the fucking shits himself, and then he's doing the shit man walk where he's like fucking, and then they're just all like, oh shit. Then they're somewhere else. I think Quint's in like the cabin and that, and then he just goes, I think we need a bigger boat. And then they're just like, you what? Didn't quite fucking hear you there. You fucking shat yourself or something. You know what I mean? I think we need a bigger boat. And they're just like, well, we haven't fucking seen it. What have you seen that we haven't? And they're just like, well, we better go get the gun. So then they go. So then Quint gets the gun, blah, blah, blah. And then starts shooting barrels at it, trying to keep it like, so get the gun, try shooting it, but then fucking Hooper starts to mess around with this fucking probe or some shit to like track the shark, like, I don't know, some sort of signal shit. No, I don't know what you fucking call it, homing device, some shit, I don't know, fucking trying to track it. And anyways, it's like fucking, it's going quick and whatever, and he's just like, fucking hurry up, Hoover, fucking hurry up. And he's just sort of like fucking trying to tie this thing on. He's like fucking fannying around, and he's just sort of like, are you gonna fucking hurry up? And then he's just sort of like, take the shot. And then he fucking takes a shot, and then a barrel gets thrown at him, blah blah blah. Then he's like, I want to get another one. Fucking shoots him again with a barrel, and so there's 2 barrels on the shark, and he's just like, we'll wait until it resurfaces now. And it's just like smashing. Wait until it resurfaces. Then after this, they go into that sort of weird little huddle with the 3, and they discuss shark bites and other scars that they have. And this is where I think certain individuals, Brody, gets left out a bit, because he's just like, I ain't got no fucking scars, I ain't got a fucking tattoo, what the fuck have I got to talk about? And he's just sat there going, yeah. No, like, just you can't join in the conversation, can you? You can't just say, yeah, I got a bit on my big toe or some shit. Yeah, I've got shit to talk about, because he's a boring bastard. So then they're talking about the shark bites, going, yeah, I've got one here, got some here. And then they're just like, I'll drink to your leg, you drink to my leg, we'll drink to our legs. It's just all like, yeah, they're drinking to each other's legs. What's all this about? Soon they won't have any. Spoilers. Jokes. Everyone keeps their legs. Ish. We'll say ish. Let's move on. So then Quint starts talking about his time in Indianapolis after Brody's like, what's that tattoo on your arm? It's like, oh yeah, this is when I was in Indianapolis, chief, and all this shit. And they just start talking through the story of the Indianapolis with the sharks eating everybody. And yeah, pretty brutal, the story. And the actors play it really well, and they're just like, oh shit. And then to brighten the mood, after they've just put everyone down about that story, they're sort of like, I really want to go home and, you know, start singing, you know what I mean? They want to go to bed, because they had a drink about an hour ago, and it all went to their heads. It's just sort of like, they just want to show me the way to go home, because they're tired and want to go to bed. It's just sort of, they're just singing that song all the way through, and it's really cool, and you're sort of like, you get involved, singing along, and then it's just like, this fucking shark turned up. It's like, what are you doing, you prick? This is good. This is a sing-along. What the fuck are you here for? And then crash into the side of the boat. Water's spilling everywhere in the deck, and it's just like, fuck. Shit. What we're going to do? And then, obviously, they're just standing around like pricks, just sort of like, and there's a fire going on as well. Some sort of fucking explosion, some shit, some fire's gone up. And they're just sort of like, but yeah, it's morning now, and they're just trying to save the boat from fucking drowning. And yeah, really. They're just sort of like, well, we'll wait till the fucking shark turns up. Then I think Brody sees it again in the distance and just like, he's back. It's fucking back, it's feeding time again, all over again. And it's like, oh, what, we've just fucking dealt with you, you prick. So he comes back with the barrels, and they're trying to fucking get the hook. They must have fucking, they would be shit at hook or dog, put it that way. Fucking slamming that hook down, trying to get the rope tight onto the end of the boat, trying to like, I don't know what they're trying to do. I don't know if they're trying to let the shark steer the boat or something. I don't fucking know. I don't know if they're trying to reel him in, because I tell you now, if your boat's sinking, why the fuck are you trying to reel in a shark? I know you're trying to kill it, but there's other ways and means. So yeah, it's either way they're trying to do that, and then the fucking ends fucking snap off, and then they're just like, shit, what do we do here then? And Quint, meanwhile, is just trying to speed up the fucking boat. This is the reason why the fucking thing snapped, because he's going too quick. The boat practically breaks down. They can't fucking swim off or drive away in the fucking boat or anything. So then they're just like, what can we do? Last resort, get the shark cage. And Hooper's just like, yeah, I'm up for it. I'm up. Strutting around, going like this. Fucking, yeah, I'll fucking show you pricks how it's done. And he jumps in cage and forgets to fucking take off his glasses, doesn't he, the prick? So then he's just like, fucking hand me those. Brody's just like, fucking hand me those, you prick. And then they like shut lid and just be like, so his dad said, right, we'll lower it. And then they're putting the bets on, just like, how long do you think he's going to last? 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 10, 5, 2 minutes? Throwing out some numbers, putting on bets, and they're just like, right. So they'll fucking lower him down. Then he's like, poised like this with fucking spear, like, takes fucking end off, he's like this. And then fucking shark goes past him, he's like, right, we ain't getting this time. It's like Scrappy Doo or something, like, I'll get him, no, I'll get him next time, I'll get him next time. And then, by the time he's done fucking about, sharks swarm around him, then he's like, I think he's gone, I'll wait until he's back, I'm gonna fucking get him. Then he fucking smashes into the back of me, like, whoa! Drops the fucking spear to the bottom of the ocean. It's just all like, well, you stupid fuck, what are you doing? So, meanwhile, he's fucking out in the bottom of the cage, scared for his life. His eyes are popping out his fucking sockets at this point, shitting himself. He has also shat himself, jizzed his pants, and all the rest of them. And it's just all fucking shit himself in that cage that he brought along to swim with this shark. It's not a fucking dolphin, stupid prick. Either way then, he's going through that sort of shit, and yeah, the shark's trying to get through the cage, practically rips it open, and then them two up there, up on the boat, are just sort of like, shall we pull him up? What about now? It's been 5 minutes. Shall we? Yeah, we'll pull him up now. We'll pull him up. So just try to pull him up. That fucking ropes, and I'm like, oh shit. Oh, good job. You know, we've got this hook over here, so then just put you up on the hook over there, and then they're just sort of like, okay, we'll reel him back up again, and then they lift up the cage. It's bad as fuck, and they're just all like, well, how the fuck did this happen? A minute ago, it was fucking fine, and we put it together. Then by the time it looked like a cowboy builder's fucking job at it. So either way, then there's like, where's fucking Hooper? After they've just fucked up the boat, tilting it, just tried to lift up this fucking cage, destroyed. Then they're just like, oh, I don't know what to do now. Well, we'll go to the back of the boat, some shit. And then that's where half the boat starts fucking sinking. And then they're just sort of like, dude, what should we do? And then, good old fucking Butterfingers, because Quint slips. You know, you're gonna slip and trip on a slippery boat, aren't you? Because fucking people didn't do the job right, chucking the water back out, did they? So then the shark is poised at the end of the boat. Quint slipped, and he's like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? Right? And Brody caught him, you think, oh, thank God. We didn't know he was fucking Butterfingers now, did we? He went, I got you. And then he fucking slips and, oh, I ain't got you. Oh, shit. Well, fucking, and then he goes back to doing what he was doing. It's just all like, he weren't like running, trying to fucking grab him again. He just fucking lets him slide. It's just like, what a bell end. I'd just be like, fuck you. You know what I mean? I'd have helped him out, me. Decent person. He just goes, nah, honestly, he's a dead man. No point trying to save him, he's dead. And he's just like, going, oh well, maybe next time. And standing there and watching practically while Quint's getting munched, you know what I mean? So Quint's trying to stop himself from getting munched, trying to use his legs to try to block the fucking shark, get them both around his mouth, but then all it takes is one bite and then Quint fucking folds, doesn't he? So bites down his legs, it's he's fucking screaming and all this, grabbing his machete and fucking like some sort of action film or some shit, jabbing it in his eye, it's fucking jabbing it in his eye, and then that's it, the shark fucking munches his abdomen, and that's it, he's fucking gone. Fucking swims away, and you think, oh, and then bro is just like, don't even shed a fucking tear, man. Don't even shed a tear for the man. The man brought him on his boat, on the orca, like, we'll catch this shark together, and he's fucking, don't even shed a tear for the man that just got munched. What a prick. So anyways, Brody's like, okay, what we're gonna do here then? He's just like just by himself, because Hooper is a pussy-o and managed to survive the shark attack and fucking swam to the bottom of the ocean. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but he swims to the bottom of the ocean, hides behind some fucking shrubbery or something that's underneath, seaweed or some shit, hides behind there till the end of the film where he pops up. But we'll get to that in a minute. So then he's got to think quick, because the shark fucking smashes into the side of the boat, the other side of the boat, and he's just like, what do I fucking do? And he sees this gas canister, which you would have heard about at the beginning, about half an hour earlier maybe, about how these compressed air canisters can explode, because Brody nearly sets one off like a complete dick at the beginning, could have blown up everyone on the ship, because like, don't fucking pull that, and he's like, alright, fucking chill out, alright, fucking no now, alright. So he obviously took that advice, keynote there, predicted the fucking ending, because this is amazing, one of the best endings, because then he grabs the canister, chucks it in the shark's mouth, shark just swims away a bit, just like, oh, I've got something to eat now, stop biting down, like that. And either way, Brody meanwhile climbs to the top of the rigging or whatever and stands on this broken part of the boat. Meanwhile, the boat is practically sank, worse than Titanic. I'm pretty sure White Line, who made the Titanic or someone similar to that, could have made a better boat. This was like a cowboy builder's job on this boat. It fucking fell apart quicker than, I don't know, fucking cowboy builders' places that they fucking built, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure they could have made a better boat. And we all know how shit they are at making boats. But either way, so either way, the boat's fucking sinking, everything. He's climbed to the top, just like poised with his gun in his hand. Like, he's fucking fired about 10 rounds at this point, missing every fucking time. It's just like, oh, Jesus, man. You're like fucking, I don't know, what's his name now? It's Murata. Fucking Murata, right? That plays for fucking Juve or something. He might not play for Juve anymore. But either way, he's a fucking Spanish striker and he fucking misses every fucking time. Honestly, it's like him. Either way, he fucking misses. And it's just, oh, fuck's sake, man. When are you going to shoot it? Then he's like, what are you waiting for? And then he just says, smile, you son of a bitch. Fucking shoots the canister and went bang. He's like, that's what he was waiting for. That moment. Freeze framed. And then honestly, he's like, yeah, we fucking did it. Like Adrian, some shit like with Rocky and that. Adrian, we did it. Oh, you know, that shit. And he's like, yeah, fucking smile on his face. In the water, he's no longer afraid of water. But the second film sort of goes, he's afraid of water again. And it's just sort of like, but forget about the sequels. We're on this film at the moment. So then Hooper pops back up and he's just sort of like, so what happened to Quint? And he's just like, well, where the fuck were you? He fucking died, you prick. And he's just like, well, I was just being a pussy at the bottom of the sea. I do not want to get involved. That shark seemed like an angry fucker. So they were just sort of like, alright, we'll just swim back to shore, I guess. Yep. And that's what happens. They swim off at the end on these two yellow barrel things looking like fucking bell ends, with all these seagulls flying above them and all that. That's where the film ends. So, to summarise this film is a legendary film. Legendary, in my mind, because there's tiers for films. I say there's a shite film that's like, you're looking at 0 to fucking 3. I say 0 to 3. You're looking at a poor average film, anywhere between 4s and 5s. Yeah. And then I would say a good film is 6 to 7, or 6 to 6.9 ish. Then 7 till 7.9 is world of class film, and then a classic film is 8 to 8.9, and then a legendary is 9 to 9.9. So obviously, I think this is a legendary film, and I'm going to rate this a 9.5 because it is such an iconic film, such a brilliant horror film, and one for everyone to fucking enjoy. So that was my video about Jaws review. Let me know what you think about Jaws in the comments below. And also, I've got this new thing on my channel called Here's a Clue for the Next Review. So here's the clue for the next review. Should pop up on the screen. If not, then I ain't done my fucking job right. So that'll need to be fucking edited in. Obviously, please like, subscribe and comment, and please share this as well, because everyone wants a good Jaws review, and we know there's not one out there. This is the fucking truth. We all fucking know it is. I'll see you guys in the next one. Laters.